Welcome back, everybody, for another special edition of Prosper in the Kingdom. It is Christmas Eve. We are at the end of 2024, and the big day is tomorrow, celebrating the birth of the big guy's son upstairs. So I'm happy. And Wendy, I'm assuming you're all done. I actually finished my stuff early. Usually Christmas Eve is my last shopping day, but I got done early this year. I'm adulting. I love it.
So I am driving from Chattanooga to Franklin today, and I do have to stop and get one more gift.
I win. Here we go. Not that it's competition.
Everything is a competition. I'm just kidding.
So that's cool. So you're going to spend time with your family up in Middle Tennessee. Awesome.
Yeah.
So
we're doing Christmas Eve celebration this year. So the older kids, they got to go to their dad's side of the family. We've got now my son's longtime girlfriend, her family. So it's, the older kids are starting to be where they go do different things. So we decided Christmas Eve it is, where we can all be together. So.
Yeah, no, it's wild to look back, how Christmas changes through your different seasons and things like that. And, for our listeners out there, today is going to be a little bit of a special episode. We're not going to go anything financial, but we are going to talk, kind of recap the year and then what's planned ahead for 2025. It's an exciting corner returning with the show on both the podcast. But, it reminds me a little bit of that scene from Christmas Vacation, where he gets stuck in the attic and he's watching the old films, dressed as in his mother's clothes from back in the 50s or something like that to stay warm. But you look back on the memories, and it's been a very exciting year of growth and change for me personally. Having had a lot of stuff happen on my personal side, and then even with the growth of the businesses, launching a new business with you. And it's just, it's an exciting time, but it's also, you look at some of the people that aren't here. We had Janice, our producer, she passed away suddenly this year. And then a close friend of mine who was a young 56 passed away last month. So it's been kind of a wild year, but I guess that's part of it. And then this is a time to appreciate and spend the time with your family. And, we appreciate you, the listeners and the viewers out there, kind of helping our little podcast grow. And I'm excited about 2025. So what's the big plan for this year? What do you think we ought to accomplish with Prosper in the Kingdom? I know we've changed our platform a little bit. We're spreading out into healthy, wealthy, and wise. So what's your big ticket item for the show this year?
Yeah, well, one, we're going to start our own Instagram for Prosper in the Kingdom specifically. So once we get that up and launched, we'll be sharing the link for you guys to go help us out and follow, where we'll do, clips from the show and, different quotes that come away from what we talk about and tips and things like that. So excited for that. Also, I'm excited to get into more, we've talked a lot about finance over the last, how many years? 3 years?
3 years, I think, this summer.
Wow, that's wild. Anyway, so the last 3 years. So getting, I love the direction of moving more towards what's the Word of God say about things and digging into that. And then also, the healthy piece. Right. I know 2025 is my year that I'm really going to focus. I think you and I both, right, as entrepreneurs, it's like we put our health sometimes on the back burner because we're building businesses and driving forward in that way. Yeah. But to truly be, I feel like we're at this next level where it's like to truly be our best in business, we have to be our best in health as well. And
no, I would agree.
Yeah. So I'm excited about sharing more about, treating our body as a temple and what that looks like. And, it's something I've been passionate about for a long time as far as overall health and understanding wellness versus medical or sick care. And, and so I think there's a lot we could dig into with that.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a key component too. And I love how you just said that, looking into wellness rather than sick care. because that seems to be what's going on. But yeah, we're definitely going to continue to talk about the financial stuff and really start to look at creating a community. I mean, we designed this for families and for entrepreneurs that are trying to figure it out financially. And then also, you know, keeping your health obviously is key. The last thing you want to do is build an empire and then be too sick to enjoy it. And then, you know, talking about ways to do that. I'd love to get into some interviews this year. So if you've got, you know, it's not going to be any solicitation type of thing, but if you've got, you know, some business ideas or something like that, as you, the listener, want to hear about or something like that, we'd love to get some input from you as well. But, you know, looking to create a community and just a way for people to learn in a what's the word I'm looking for? Like non-salesy environment. I mean, it's just, there's so much opportunity out there as far as, you know, growing and working together and collaborating and really pushing that abundance mindset over a scarcity mindset, because, you know, it's this, there's so much opportunity and so many ways to help each other. That's, you know, again, coming into it really into 2025 with that servant mindset and looking, how can we help each other? How can we help, you know, families out there with whatever you do as a listener with your business, and how can we make the world a better place? And if we all just do a little bit, imagine what we can accomplish. So that's the goal for the show that I have. So I'm excited. I mean, we've got a new website we're getting up and running. You know, we've got Jan who's coming in as Janice's replacement. So you know, we've had a couple conversations with her. So excited about that. She seems really fired up and ready to roll. So it's just a matter of moving into the new year. But, you know, for all the listeners out there, you know, take time to really reflect on your 2024. Hopefully you've gone into some goal setting for 2025. We had a session a couple of weeks ago, you know, for a lot of business entrepreneurs. I think there were, you know, 30 plus people on there or something like that. But, you know, really focusing in on SMART goals and how to set your goals for the year and really maximize. And I would challenge everybody out there to really look at what you think is holding you back. Okay. Again, from a positive point of view, but whether it's, you know, video games or hanging out with the wrong crew or just, you know, accepting mediocrity in your life, and not to beat yourself up, because, you know, again, you're not going to get anywhere by punching yourself, but really looking forward at what could be, what could 2025 be for you, right? And really focus in on those goals and put them in writing and put them somewhere where you can see them and remind yourself, work in some daily affirmations, and really make 2025 your best year ever, right? Your best year ever. So.
And we have the choice. Yeah, we have the choice. We get to decide, you know, how we're going to move into the next year. And, you know, and as you work on those goals and create vision for the next year, keep it in front of you all year, right? Like, don't put it in a notebook and tuck it away. Like, keep it front and center, and let this, be the year that you dig in and make it happen.
No, I mean, that's really key. I mean, every one of you listening to this, whether you believe it or not, you have a greatness inside of you. And it may not feel like it today. You may not have made some good decisions. You made some bad decisions, right? But that doesn't mean that's who you are. You can, like Wendy just said, you can choose to be different today and head in that direction, and just know that you're going to have some bumps along the road. And you're going to have some setbacks, some failures, whatever you're going to call them, but that's how you learn. And always look for those lessons, but just stay focused. Like Wendy just said, stay focused on your goals and what you want to accomplish this year, and look for those milestones. You know, I love annual goals, but I break them down in a quarter, and then I break them down in a monthly, and then I skip the weekly and break them down in a daily. So that way I know what I need to do every day. And there's a lot of different tools out there. You know, if you're looking to get in shape, you get 75 hard. We've talked about, I think, the Derby workouts and stuff like that in the past. We've talked about financial tools like Money Patrol to help get your finances in order. You know, if you need a financial plan, reach out to Wendy and I. We can help you with that as well, and really put a true plan in play for you and your finances. But really, you know, again, you're going to have setbacks. Know that and be okay with that. and get excited about that. And you're like, why would I get excited about setbacks? Because that means you're doing something right and you're making change happen. And you can't have growth and change without a little bit of pain and breaking some pottery. So to get that analogy, but we're not going to have our episode next week. So this is our last show for 2024. But again, we just wanted to reach out to you and say thank you for listening and thank you for supporting us and for being there with us. And we look forward to continuing to grow with you and help you grow in 2025. So Wendy, do you have anything else to add?
Just thank you for being here and looking forward to what's to come.
All right, everybody have a Merry Christmas and a happy and safe New Year. And we'll see you on the flip side in 2025 and get ready for your best year ever. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.